Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Right to the air. Here's Murray. And this is caught by Evans. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Murray now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going right side is White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw is Murray. Finding Otten once more. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 51 yards.
And you can tell early they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former Jayhawk, their rookie quarterback out of Kansas.
And a very promising debut in Week 1. Let's face it, rookie quarterback, anytime you can go out in Week 1 that way and get a victory, you take that as a giant positive as a team and as a player. Now, they'll work on improving his own individual play while continuing to help his team win.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And try to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Under pressure, they got him again. brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Good footwork at the 30. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 3. To throw, it's Murray. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes third down and 7. Here's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a play fake here on first down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at second down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Now third down and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They're going to look to throw. Pass incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And it's second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
But they lack in pass defense. They do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So out come the Bucs now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
This one taken in by Otten. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Murray now. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They run straight ahead here with White. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going. Yeah, and I would say for the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
We'll get that to Charbonnet. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Eluding the pressure right. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. Stopped at the 20. Now Murray. He's got White here. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 2nd and 7. run on the inside handoff.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Martin brings it in over the middle. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. White is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Throwing now is Murray. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Trey Palmer, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because
so with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Myers' kick is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
how about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before half from Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first is...
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he'll be stopped at the 35 before he... yards. From the 35, here's second down and 3. Up the middle, here's Walker. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. And he is caught. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Myers' kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They start the drive with White.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
On play action, it's Murray. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Murray now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he's going to get this to the 31. That is short. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Murray going to throw. Complete right side to Otten. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. In motion right, Evans. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now running right on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw is Murray. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that's going to tie things at 20. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series. But what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Here's Murray. He's got Otten on the out route. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. On a handoff, it's White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. White running to the left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the gun, Murray. He finds Otten over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Finding Otten once more. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Evans, the man in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Graham displaying the strength. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And Walker once more. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bucs 28.
Toss left side for Walker. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal.
Myers' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. He finds his target. It's Evans. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He completes it right side to White. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They give to White on the option. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Murray now. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now Murray. He completes it to Evans. And boy, Mike Evans, he's in some discomfort. So we're going to stop play here as they pay attention to him. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Throwing now is Murray. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. Down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down. The 30-yard line. On the give, it's White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. And they take a knee. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. White, he'll try the left side. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale